Well,
Fair.
hello, Proudmoore. It's definitely been a while. For those who, this is Vinny's favourite part of every community voice stream. He fucking loves this part. I'm Sila, I am your administrator. I am joined today with the lovely Vinny, who hates to introduce himself.
Yeah, hello, I'm Vincent and I'm also an admin. There we go.
And we also have Leolin, our event manager, who is not in call with us today because she's too fucking shy. How's the life going? What a fucking bit of time this has been. Add me? Nah, this is the boys' call. This is the boys' time. Oh, jeez. Do you know what? Dude, my ribs hurt. For those who don't know, I caused myself a bit of an injury. Um, and, yeah, I landed on my desk and nearly cracked my ribs. So, yeah, fun. We have
Yeah,
quite a bit to go through today, guys. It's going to be a bit more of a chunky one. As said, always, please keep all questions until the end of the Community Voice stream. With that being said, let us kick off right away. So, once again, we would like to sincerely apologize for the issues caused yesterday regarding very large latency with the server. We're just going to say it as it is because it's now been resolved. One of the data centers that we had some problems with a port of theirs being DDoSed. So they managed to resolve it within a couple hours. We did see a few more spikes in network traffic, but it was pretty stable throughout. So for that, because we know that lag spikes can cause a bunch of problems and also reduce the enjoyment of the server, we are going to be extending the bonus weekend to end on Tuesday at 6 AM rather than the intended Monday at 6 AM. So you'll have an extra day of more experience, more professions, more rates for reputation and such and such. So once again, we are extremely sorry for the issues. But like I said in chat several times, and I'm sure me and Vinny are getting a little bit tired of repeating it at times, these are things that we cannot control on our end. The only thing we can do is try and mitigate it as it comes in. So, yeah. Vinny, you got anything you want to talk about for the issues that were happening yesterday?
no, you pretty much covered it. It just was on our server host and OVH, right? So we really couldn't do much there. We contacted our network guys and yeah, we got them working pretty much really fast. In general, if these hiccups are happening, sometimes it helps if you change the realm list. For some people, it didn't help, but usually when I see reports, when people actually change the realm list, it helps them greatly with DCs and such. You can find them on our Discord, the different RAM lists in the announcement channel, or you can also ask. So that would be something that's really important. And yeah, because of that, we extended, like Silas said, the weekend bonus as well. So I hope this mitigates it a little bit at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So hopefully that will. We usually don't get many problems with OVH, but I think this is the first time that we've seen some serious problems, and even our backend administrator Yenicek was saying as well that it was very unusual for just Proudmoore to be affected, but he did a little bit of deeper dive, and Helios was also affected as well. So it's one of those kind of annoying things. But onto the do you know what? I will call back to Vinny's first phrase he ever said to me when we were doing the very first Proudmoore interview, and that's let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Patch 4.1, Rise of the Zandalari, bringing Zul'Gurub, and Zulaman will be live on Proudmoore on the 4th of December, 2025. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay! Hell yeah! So, this will obviously bring the two dungeons, Zul'Gurub and Zulaman. It is technically not a major content patch when I think about it, because a major content patch to me is usually things that involve raids and such. We have had some questions about will Zul'Gurub and Zulaman be affected by the Mythic Plus difficulty, and the answer is no. We will not be adding Zul'Gurub and Zulaman to the Mythic Plus system for a few reasons. The first one being these dungeons in general are really difficult. So if you'll all know it, for anyone who is a true Cataclysm veteran, any time you get a group that just does not know what they're doing in Zul'Gurub and Zulaman, it feels like Mythic Plus anyway. Not only that, these bosses these dungeons have quite a lot of conditional bosses, which we have understood from players' feedback regarding Blackrock Caverns, for example. Beauty is an optional boss, but we did add it to the Mythic Plus pool. And we've had some feedback asking us to remove Beauty from the pool as well. So it's one of those things that we will not be doing, because there's so many extra parameters that we need to add in. And we would rather focus on the bigger content patches, which is obviously Firelands that's coming in February, and then Dragon Soul with the end time with the Hour of Twilight dungeons, which is end time, Hour of Twilight, and Well of Eternity. We might run into a similar issue with end time, but if that is the case, we should have plenty of time to mitigate it out by then. Anything you want to add for that one, Vinny?
Yeah, just with that, we will also have Mythic Plus vendor revamp specifically for the Frosty one, the Fragments of Chaos.
Yeah, thanks. I forgot about that. So
No problem.
you are right. The dungeon loot currently in I believe it's Frosty and Freezy.
Exactly, and Freezy will be removed after the revamp.
Yeah, that's correct. So say goodbye to Freezy. Freezy will be gone, and all of the items inside of Frosty will be replaced with Zul'Gurub and Zulaman gear. Which, if I remember correctly, is what, 353? If I remember? I think it's 353.
Yeah, don't quote me on this. It could be, but yeah, the Zulaman and Zul'Gurub gear pretty much the epic ones.
353.
Yeah.
So, that's the big part for that there. We will touch very briefly, guys, about future plans regarding 4.2, so the Firelands patch, and specifically for Mythic Plus. As everybody is aware, as we go into a major content patch, your major currencies such as your conquest points and your valor points will be exchanged into honor and justice, and then the overlap is converted into gold. We will also be completely resetting the Mythic Plus currency, which means we will be removing them for the time being. For that, what I would ask you guys to do is, we do have Sylvie Proudmoore there, where you can exchange your Fragments of Chaos, your Orb of Destruction, Scales of Deathwing into the new Vanity currency, which is Claw of Sinestra. So prior to 4.2 release, we would ask, please spend your currencies as soon as you can. And the main reason why we are going to be removing the currencies for the time being is that we know for a fact people are going to stockpile Orbs of Destruction and Scales of Deathwing. And when we add the vendors back in, it will just mean people are going to go straight ahead and buy the new gear. So to prevent that kind of exploit, the currencies will be removed for a short amount of time, which means if it is in your bag, when the removal happens, they will be taken out of your bag. This also includes your bank as well. So please, please, please get ahead of the game, spend your currency. You can exchange it into the Claws of Sinestra to get some vanity items, and we would highly recommend that you guys make sure that you're not losing out.
Exactly.
All right.
And we will also warn you before patch 4.2, so no worries.
Definitely. Now, on to the other side of the coin, PvP. Oh boy, PvP. Okay, so we know a lot of you guys have said several times that you want discussions about the end of season rewards. And we have finalized our plans on the end of season rewards. We will be offering for the bracket placements mounts, toys, and store credit. And we have the brackets here finalized, so we will go over them very quickly. We have separated out the brackets for 2v2 and solo queue. You might be asking, why are we not looking at 3v3? Main reason is the bracket itself is not as popular, and also, some cheeky little Sues have decided to try and win trade, and despite them being punished for it, have went and done it again. So, 3v3 is not an option for end of season rewards. We will, I've been doing all the talking here, so I will allow our brother Vinny here, who loves PvP so much, he loves the arena, to tell you guys about the end of season rewards for the 2v2 bracket, and I will take the solo queue bracket.
Sure. So,
Just admit, you love PvP.
Yeah, I don't mind PvP.
No, you love PvP. You love PvP.
Yeah. Okay. So, we will have for rank 1 to 4, you will get the Vicious Gladiator title. Vicious Gladiator's Twilight Drake, Flag of Ownership, Pet of your choosing, and 10,000, sorry for store credits. This would be $100 pretty much. So Gladiator would be from rank 5 to 9. Also, you will get a Flag of Ownership, Pet of your choosing, and 5.6k store credits. That would be $60. Then Duelist, that would be rank 10 to 16, Pet of your choosing, and 3.5k store credits. This would be $40. And then Rival, this would be ranks 17 to 26, Pet of your choosing, and Challenger, that is rank 27 to 38, no rewards.
So if you guys want to get some tight, obviously for no rewards, what we're meaning is no store rewards. But
Exactly.
the title and such is still going to be yours. So if you're wanting to snag up some items from the store or some store credit, you better start getting into the ladder. You better start queuing up. These rewards itself was actually helped. Like the brackets themselves were defined from a few PvP members who absolutely love Proudmoore and have said several times that they really want to see PvP come into its own now. Again, guys, full transparency, we've said several times that PvP is not our main focus. And again, I just want to stipulate why that is. It's because no one on the staff is a PvP expert. I'm certainly not. Vinny isn't. We like the occasional Battleground. We have a little bit of fun during Battlegrounds, but we don't PvP. So we want you guys to be fully aware of that. It's not the case of we are outright ignoring you guys. We are listening to all of your feedback. But once again, and I say this every single time when it comes to PvP feedback, please bear in mind that we are human too, and there are things that we don't know. If you're coming at us and being nasty about it, we're going to stop listening. That's why we have a select few PvP players that we do listen to directly. They have direct contact to us in a little group chat, and they are the ones that we trust with all of these decisions. We won't name them because we prefer that they be kept anonymous. But like I said, if you guys do have any form of PvP feedback, the PvP chat is there, the feedbacks and questions chat is there, so we will listen to that, but please provide it in a constructive manner. The last thing you want to do is make a really good suggestion and then suddenly end it with server dead. Because we'll just not listen at that point. Okay then, regarding solo queue. Solo queue is the other bracket. Now, one thing I will mention one more time with the rewards. The 2v2 rewards and the solo queue rewards are separated out. This means that you can earn both. So for example, if you are rank 1 in 2v2 and rank 1 in solo queue, you will get both rewards. Yes, this does mean you will end up getting 200 euros worth of store credit. Anyhow, for solo queue. Solo queue is for the brackets. I believe we should have changed this a bit, but
No, this is correct.
This
The
is correct,
two
okay.
versus two, yes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I mean the solo queue one, because it still says 1 to 3.
Yeah, this is the correct one because this was
Gotcha.
just for 2 versus 2.
Ah, okay, yeah, my bad.
Mhm.
Okay, so
No problem.
For solo queue rank 1 to rank 3, you will receive the Furious Gladiator's title, the Furious Gladiator's Frostworm mount, the Flag of Ownership, a pet of your choosing from the store, and 10,000 store credit, which is again the €100 package. For the Gladiator rank, this is between rank 4 and 8. You will receive the Flag of Ownership, a pet of your choosing, and 5,600 credits, which is the €60 package. For Duelist, again, the title, the pet of your choosing, and 3,500 credits, which is the €40 package. For Rival, which is between rank 16 and 25, you will receive the pet of your choosing and the title. And for Challenger, which is rank 26 to 37, you will receive the title and nothing more. So, this is your time, guys, for PvP. You have a good couple of months to try and get these rewards. Right now, end of season rewards, we've not fully concreted on a date. I've heard some recommendations that people want it early January, some people want it mid-January. We originally were going to do it the month before patch 4.2, which would be, probably would be January time. So you've got about a month and a half to attain these rewards. Now, obviously, throughout this time, we will be Hawkeyeing the ladder to prevent any form of cheating. So, if you are caught, you're not going to get a warning. You are going to get banned out. Okay, that's good. Going on to some brighter topics, because PvP is always these ones that I'm a little bit confused about, or not really confused about, I'm a bit scared about, because people are like, oh, this isn't good enough, The festive season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just hit my squirrel in the head with a peanut. Whoops. So, the festive season is upon us. Okay, before I know, again, Vinny hates it when I derail because he has to chop up all this stuff, but I do need to ask the question. How many of you start singing Christmas songs at this time of year? Because if so, why? Anybody? Joe, I heard an Indian version of, like, was it? Sleigh bells, and it was the funniest thing I ever heard.
Okay.
No, too early? Yeah, same. So, with that being said, everybody loves a weekend bonus, don't we, guys? We all love a weekend bonus. You get your 4.5 times XP, you get your double professions, your double reputation, and your double honor points and justice points. We have decided as a team to start the celebration on the 15th of January. Oh, sorry, 15th of December, not 15th of January. Oh, it ends on the 15th of January. And the bonus weekend will be active from the 15th of December all the way through until the 15th of January, every single day. If you guys have alts that you want to level up, if you guys have friends that you want to bring in, if you have professions that you want to grind out, this is the prime time to do it. This is your time. Because we won't be doing an extended weekend like this probably for another year. With that being said, I will pass it over to Vinny, because he has something about the store that he would like to tell you, which again is, I guess you could say, is our little gift from us to you.
Yeah, so during that time, so from the 15th of December until January 15th, we will also run a pretty hefty store sale. So if you're interested in specific things, we will share some details in the announcement that will follow soon. It's the perfect timing for this. And should we also go into more detail about stuff we want to add, or?
Yeah, let's do it. Might
Okay,
as well.
so yeah, so we were approached by our backend admin with some ideas, which they will also implement on Twinstar. And one of these ideas would be to have a level 80 boost. This was also a request from some of our players, pretty much back when we still were on PTR phase. And first, we didn't want this, especially because we also have the character auctions, right? But we thought maybe this could be also another option for people to, catch up. And don't worry, we will set the price of the level 80 boost so that it won't devalue the character auctions you guys have. So, like, the price is not final yet, maybe around 30, 40 euros, and you don't have to, obviously. This is all optional. It's pretty much you support us and you get something in return.
Exactly.
We just need to be careful with the stuff, right? Because we don't want to devalue, like mentioned, the the character auctions, because that wouldn't be fair to you guys.
Exactly.
And,
And not only that, every single store decision we take when it comes to giving character power
exactly.
is kind of, it's one of those fine line arguments, because we have
Yes.
already said that we are committed to zero pay to win. So
Mhm.
things like level boost, character auction, they kind of teeter slowly into that realm, but not too much. With the 80 boost, you guys will be getting your 80 character, and it will have some base gear that you guys will be able to go straight into the Cataclysm normal dungeons to continue your leveling journey. And we feel for the winter months, this is a prime time to do it, considering as well 4.1 will be out. You guys will be able to just go in and bash out the raids. By that time, the dampening as well would have reduced to an amount where it should be fairly easy to go ahead and sort this out big time.
Yeah.
Other person.
Like,
Oh, Vincent's much louder than me? Okay, I'll fix that.
okay. Yeah, so since we mentioned the dampening, the current dampening numbers, you can find them in the changelog, and I also made a community post about this. The current ones are you have 20% reduced damage and 17.5% reduced healing and absorption, and this will change obviously every 2 weeks.
That is correct. That is correct. We also were toying with some extra ideas for you guys, but it's one of those ones that we're a little bit concerned about. Something that Twinstar has or will be adding to their realms, and we thought maybe we should give this a try as well. But again, we have to take into consideration that this does teeter us even closer to being slightly pay to win, which we do not want to do.
Yeah, these would be potions, like for gaining more experience, profession skill ups, and there are even for the currencies that you get more reputation, honor, and all that stuff. But yeah, we are also still discussing this, and having said that, this was also a request from our players, though, with the experience potions. So
Yeah, definitely. And for anyone who is wondering, for example, of what we do with this extra revenue that we bring in, we'll be honest, guys, we have a server to run and the server costs money. You know, we have
yes,
advertisements that are running, the advertisements cost a lot of money. We have developers who finally have stopped being lazy, and they have done quite a number of fixes. So during the next restart, which will be later on tonight, you'll notice some extra things have been added as well. So again, anything that we add to the store that gives more revenue is just going to mean that we can try and improve the server as much as we can. We've heard people talk several times about how the population isn't where they want it to be. Guys, we're doing everything we can. We are pushing as hard as we can to bring more players in. We are advertising. We are doing anything that we can think of. The only thing that we've not done as of yet, which we might not do, is just start giving free boosts to people, because that just sounds really dumb and it devalues the time that our dedicated players have put in.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, welcome on in, Minu, and we hope that you enjoy your time here. I will say, though, out of all of the private servers that I've been on, bar a couple of, you know, bad eggs, Proudmoore's community is super chill. Like, people are not nasty to people. I mean, you obviously get those few people who, you know, they need a little bit of a smack in the mouth now and again, but most of our community are really, really polite, and they're really kind to people. So don't be afraid, jump in, join a guild. It's customary for CACs to abuse people, apparently. We also have, I do want to give a shout out to one person in our community who has reached out to us very recently. Obviously me and Vinny are fully aware of them. A lovely paladin player called Headbanger, who has promoted our server on their social media platforms to their large follower base. So once again, thank you so much for doing that for us. We really, really appreciate it. And we hope to see some of your community join us as well. I think that's all of our major news today, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's exactly that, yeah.
Who is ready for new maps and new event maps? Who is ready?
Yeah, we hope people will enjoy this. Like, in general, the events from our event team are really, really cool. Like the jumping events and, you know, the little dart event. There's just a lot of stuff that is really lovely.
5 days, guys, and we'll have new jump events for you guys, or new event maps. Let's go. The jump events have been pretty popular, which is nice. It's a shame that the PvP ones have been a bit behind.
Yeah, that is something that is a bit strange, because we had people that wanted the 1 versus 1 bracket, and then not many people, you know, came and, you know, joined the event, which is a bit sad, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if this continues, this trend, there will unfortunately not be any more PvP events.
Yep.
Because this makes our PvP, our event team really sad, and if no one comes, their time is better spent somewhere else. So sorry about that, but it's just the reality of things.
Yep, that is true, guys. If there's any events that we see that are not gaining any traction because people don't want to do them, or if people don't find them interesting, our event team's just going to stop doing them completely. You know, these guys are here, you know, pretty much every day, thinking about new events, giving you guys some events to do, to keep the flow of things going. I mean, you guys are getting store credit for this as well. It's the easiest way to earn some store credit for free. So if you guys are wanting to do it, then please join the groups, join the teams. The invites go out pretty regularly.
Yeah, we also have a dedicated events channel on Discord, where Leolen will ping also when she does events. And like she says, there's an upcoming fashion show map, and there are some Easter eggs.
I'm not allowed to participate in fashion shows because I'm a bit biased towards Worgans.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
And the fashion show event map looks really good. Like
it
they
does.
put yeah.
It does. It looks really good. Exactly. We all have a good time during the events. I think the best one was a hide-and-seek event that Leolin did, and I just changed myself into the whale shark and started chasing people around. Nah, you keep it for keep the best for last, Leolin. Keep it. We don't want to spoil too much. We've already gave some major announcements. If we do event maps being shown to people, you know, we don't have anything else to give for the next Community Voice stream. It's like a cupcake, you know? Like, you can smell it, but you can't eat it right now when it's in the oven. I love cupcakes. It just shows how fat I am. Who doesn't like a cupcake?
Yeah, for real.
But seriously, who doesn't like cupcakes? Like, do you know what's the big one? It's the question of who is Team Cupcake and who is Team Muffin.
I would be team cupcake, to be honest.
Yep, Team Cupcake.
Muffins are also pretty good, but yeah, cupcake is better.
Do you know what's depressing though? When you go, you're like, oh, there's a really nice chocolate chip cookie and it's oatmeal and raisin.
Yeah, I mean, I like oatmeal, but raisin, yeah, not so much.
It's depression.
Depression in
Depression.
cookie form, yeah.
It's like, you know, when you grab your guitar and you just strum this.
Mm.
It's just dissonant as fuck. I love Dahlia right there, just, I'm Team Cake. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm just Team Cake.
Nice, nice. Team cake. That's
Okay.
also good, yeah.
Vinny, are you Team Chocolate Cake or Team Red Velvet Cake?
Just chocolate.
Let me down. Red Velvet Cake is the best cake. By the way, does anybody get freaked out when you say the word moist?
Why?
I don't know, some people just don't like it. Like, how else can you describe a cake? You know, it's a moist cake.
Maybe fluffy.
Fluffy.
A fluffy cake. Oh.
Fluffy cake. Too many GMs, yeah. Well, guys, there's no other questions, so I think we will just call it here. So thank you all for joining us on the Community Voice stream. We'll try and get another one planned in as soon as we can. Anyhow, have a lovely Sunday, guys. Expect a reset later on today. And
yeah, during the night time, so don't worry.
Roger, Roger. Yeah. And we will see you guys on the next Community Voice stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good one. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.